Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I will show you yet another rich text editor, WYSIWYG HTML rich text editor, which is called as Sun Editor. Sun Editor is again a rich text editor where you can actually write your text, change all these, apply some awesome looking rich text. You can bold your text, italic, you can insert images. So on your screen you will see we are directly including this editor right in the browser itself, and for this we are simply using the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. You can even apply background color as well. Then you can even apply links as well, so whatever link that you want to embed. So links you can directly import, you can change to, you can see, you can directly embed images as well. Click on submit and then you can insert whichever location. If you want to center this image, the image will be centered out, you will see that. And there is now this button available. If you want to convert this into HTML, you will see that. So you also see the live preview as well. So whenever so it's a WYSIWYG rich text editor. You can change the text size here, so you can insert video as well. If you see, if you want to see the live preview, you click the button of live preview to see the live. So if you want to see the code as well, you will see now this will show you the HTML code. So the actual library name is Sun Editor. If you just directly write it in the browser, they have their own website. It's a pure JavaScript WYSIWYG rich text editor and it's open source. So it's not a paid library. And I will show you a very basic example. Just first of all make a simple HTML file, and after this we will be including the CSS file for this package just after the title. So we are simply including the CDN sun editor min.css. So after this, inside we also need to include the JavaScript code as well. So inside the script tag, just after the body, we paste the JavaScript CDN link as well of this sun editor main.js. And after this, if you also want to add the language control support, we also need to include English language. So if you are working with English language, you provide this English.js. So it has support for multiple languages as well. So we are working with English language, so we included the CDN as well. So now inside the body, we will just give it an h1 tag. It will say sun and editor example, and then we will be having a simple div tag where I will just give it an ID here of sample editor, and here we will simply be saying welcome to sun editor. We will have this, so this I will do it, wrap everything inside the text area. So where I will be loading this editor in the text area, so I will just give it an ID to it of editor. So we have just given an ID to it, and then inside this we will just write the welcome to sun editor. So after this text area, so now I will simply write the JavaScript code, custom JavaScript code right here inside the script tag, and here we specify, we load the sun editor by simply writing sun editor dot, it contains a create method, and right here you need to paste whatever that ID that you have specified right here. So I will specify editor, the ID that you have given, and the second object, it takes an object right here, the height of the editor. So let's suppose I want to give it height is 300, and number of buttons that you want to embed, toolbar options that you have. So one by one you will embed this. So let's suppose I want the undo button, and I also want the redo button as well. Then I also want the format block. So in this way you can specify all the toolbar options that you want to add one by one inside single quotes. So we are providing an array of toolbar options. So after you do this, now If you refresh here, if I open this, you will see the text editor. The You will have these four options available, and if you want to see the editor in full size, then you need to simply write some custom styles here. So inside the style tag, we target the editor by its ID, and I will just make the width to 100%. So now what happens, it takes the entire space here, and now you will able to change to H1 heading bold italic. Undo redo options are also present, and apart from that, if you also want to add all the toolbar options that it support, then you will add all these toolbar options. So let me paste all the buttons that it supports. I have given all the source code in the description. So we basically pasted all these controls available. Then for the language, I already told you, you can even provide a language as well. So by default, the language is English, but you can even change it, the language right here. So EN stands for English. Then we also can provide a placeholder as well, which is start typing here. And if you also want to show how many characters that you have written, a live editor preview, then you can make this property to true. So it will now show you how many characters as you type. Just at the right hand side corner, you'll see 44 characters. So in a nutshell, this is the way by which you can integrate your Sun editor, WYSIWYG rich text editor. And now you have all these controls available. You can edit your text. This is a complete editor. So then we can simply add a button. If you do need to add a button to show live preview after you have written. So we just have this button, show HTML content, and we binded this. We can show the HTML preview. So right in the JavaScript, we can bind an on-click listener. So when we click this, we get the content of the editor and show it in a inner HTML. So click the button and you will see the live preview. That's all that. But it has a pre-built preview option available, so you don't need that. So it will open a new window and it will show you the live preview. So this is a complete example, and thank you very much for watching this video. And do check out my website as well, freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of tools regarding audio, video and image. And I will be seeing you guys in the next video.